It's me again, guys. And good, we're live on Twitch. Poor YouTube, it's just, it's a little slow coming up to speed. We all have that problem from time to time, you know. And we are live in both locations. And everything is as it should be. Hi, guys. In we go. We'll be more beat sticking with the big stick. Show me your wares. Insert smutty joke here. Experience boosters. Sure, why not 3? They're delicious, nutritious. My salvage is full. Where was it I could put it? There was some other place I could put salvage. Is it Legacy? Well, let's do a quick AH check. Get away from his smoky greenness. Complex. Chemical formulae. Sure, why not? Just. Sure. Post, selling, sold. And just like that, I am wealthy beyond the dreams of Croesus. Trying to remember if I can just drag these into the Legacy. No. There was another place I had storage. I don't remember where it was. And my brain, well, you know, brains are, they're a funny thing. Vault. It's our vault. Stored. I can drag items here. Yeah, but I'm not sure if they come with me when I change servers. Let's see. Well, how much would something... I don't think even the yellow stuff sells for very much. So if we were to say Carnival of Shadows Masks... Retrieving item history doesn't look like there's any demand for that at all. Chemical formula, yeah, 1,000. So, Sorcelled, sure. Just give me a couple spaces at least. All right. Good evening. Oh, the market is across servers. Thank you. That had been mentioned to me. I had forgotten on account of I'm a dummy. Thanks. Return to Ashwin Lannister. TV Viewerski. I like that. There was a movie called something like V.I. Warshawski a number of years back. Inspired by that or mere coincidence? So the FBI had full files on all the heroes from the war years. That's not too surprising, but why would the fifth column take the file on Thunderhead? From what I understood, Thunderhead's days as a hero are ancient history. Still, I'd better check on him. Last I recall, he was still alive. Ubelman the Unknown. After the fifth column's raid on the FBI files, I did some checking. Turns out that the World War II era hero Thunderhead is still alive in retirement. Jim Thunderhead Bartlett goes by a civilian name these days. It looks like someone's out to upset his retirement. His granddaughter just reported that he's been kidnapped by the fifth column. Fortunately, an anonymous tipster is still on the ball. We have a good lead as where we can find him. Okay, well, I'm going to go find him then. Won't I? Off to King's Row. King's Row we come. And we're going to hit them with great big sticks. I remembered this time to go ahead and set my notoriety to fun size. Oh, he's really close. Where is he? Oh. The sewers. Why is it always the sewers? You've heard stories of Thunderhead's exploits during the war. Who hasn't? But you hope you're here in time to save him. I have to rescue him. Hi, Nazis. I did see you there, so I won't make the I did not see you joke. Good old stealth characters. Just like cheating. Sometimes. My assumption will be we'll have to escort him out past all the Nazis that did not see us. Interesting. It's not obviously in this room. None here. Wow, he's fighting him. Tough old bastard. Well, it looks like the guy's fighting with Thunderhead didn't see me while I beat up their friends, so now I get to beat them up too. Kaboom! Got him. I need your help getting out. Of course you do. Oh. Hi. Didn't see you there. Sorry. Sorry, Sonny. You sure you need my help, dude? Because, I mean, seriously. The lightning and wind stuff kind of works pretty well for you. Kaboom. Another one up there. Well, we'll get him too then. The knockback's not the ideal choice, dude. I missed. More bad guys coming from behind. This is not fair. What? Good evening, fat body. Mission failed. I didn't know you could fail. Quite like that. Not my fault. The asshole pulled every mob for miles around. So, I kind of hope he stays dead. Probably doesn't, but... Well, Thunderhead had to make an unscheduled stop over at the hospital, but the important thing, he's home. He had to go to the hospital because he pulled 6 extra mobs. He had some interesting things to say. Apparently, he was interrogated by a man named Ubelmann. A man he claimed he had known over 60 years ago. The weird thing is, the man hadn't aged a day. I'm starting to think that this Wolfgang Ubelmann character may be the key to all of this, but it doesn't seem like we have all the pieces together yet. I've got another anonymous tip about the 5th column. This time it seems like a normal 5th column operation. No browsing document archives or kidnapping historians or old heroes. This time they're raiding Lockhart Aerotech Lab, working on a prototype defense systems. Are you ready to stop that 5th column raid? I guess. This anonymous tipster sure seems to know a lot about the 5th column's recent forays into history, as well as this mysterious Ubelmann character. Skyway City next. I certainly hope that if there's an escort in this mission, first of all, I hope there isn't. Second of all, I hope he stays behind me. Good evening. To the glimpse. Or the, if we're on first name basis. How far? This is the right one, probably. I failed a mission. You missed it. The stupid escort wandered far afield and aggroed the entire Liebstandart Adolf Hitler brigade of Nazis. Lockhart's security system was no match for the brute force of the 5th column. It's up to you to protect the company's inventions. Defeat all 5th column. You know, as much as I hate these, and boy do I hate these, at least they have the good grace to put it right in the freaking title from the start. Please just be a 1-level mission, please. I am now cloaked in stealth. I missed. I missed again. Cloak me in stealth again. I'm stealthy again. I'm so sneaksy. I'm so sly. Well, he's going to get his right about now. And he's going to get his right about now, too. And now I'll stealth up again. And that is... that's a passageway that leads to an elevator, which means we're not going to have a one-level mission. Well, we'll just wait for our stealth to come back. I'm hidden. They can't see me. But you can see me. Because you guys are cool. Wait, hey, where are you? One minor thing that bugs me about the game is, you see here we've got the target for our attacks and whatnot, is you can't tell that he's dead because you got a little red dot there that makes it look like he was still alive. So you can't actually look to the red line to see if he's awake or not. You have to wait for the blue line to start suddenly decreasing. And it doesn't snap immediately. So you can't tell just by casually looking at the targeting window as to whether the target is actually still in the fight or not. This is not a good, helpful UI. Because watching the health doesn't tell you the health. Watching their endurance is how you tell when they're beaten. It's not good. What the hell? Oh, jeez. Whatever reason, my attack didn't go off. Not enthused. All right. First batch taken care of. Hide me. I'm hidden again. All right. These guys got away last time, but not this time. There we go. Everybody in the facility. Poor Vincenza running around like a chicken with her... Well, her head's not cut off because it's still attached, but metaphorically like a chicken with her head cut off. Grenade. Yeah, we do not like the grenadiers, or grenadiers if you prefer, whichever. Potato, potato. Alright, now stealth me up again, Daddy. I gotta stop saying that. Rasserai Übermenschen rifle. Did he hear that thumping sound? He did. As did his little friend. Alright, that should be everyone. Where did that guy come from? He just strolled in from over there, I guess? Alright. We're all stealthed up again. We'll stealth up, and I think, unless I missed something, I think these are the last guys in the building. I probably missed something, though, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Up at the bump. There we are. Ooh. Contact. Ashwin Lannister. So the anonymous tipster is still trying to help us find Ubelmann, or stop him at least. But something doesn't add up. How does this informant know so much about the fifth column? Why weren't those orders you found encoded? And who is Wolfgang Ubelmann? Oh, I don't know. He's unknown. It says so right here at as the heading. Come on, man. Ubelmann the Unknown. Those signed orders you found on the fifth column placed this Lieutenant Ubelmann at one of their underground bases. The place will be well defended, but you may be able to find out some answers there. If you can fight your way through them, will you investigate the base? I will investigate the base. They are in Skyway City. I am in Skyway City. They are 0.51 of a mile away. That's about half a mile. Half a mile on. Into the Valley of Death. Yes, I'm sure that keep out sign on the door keeps everyone out. You're a lot more interested in Ubelmann than his underlings, but you know you'll have to fight through them to get to him. Actually, I won't. Because I'm stealthy. I'm so sly. Well, I do hear a thrumming. We've got to definitely play with the thrumming. That guy's close enough that he may wake up. So we're going to... Oh, look at him trying to be sneaky. That didn't appear to work very well for him, gotta say. Alright, we've got a couple of clickies. As soon as I stop burning... Rude. Setting a guy on fire. Just like a Nazi. Okay. We will have to defeat any Nazis who are near glowies. Well, I can see that there's one back there, because I apparently have this supervision that allows me to see glowies even through walls. Weird. Another clicky. Nope, not the one we're looking for. I hear another. I'm hacking. Nope. Excuse me, guys. Just passing through. Let's continue in this direction. Initially, at least. No, no. That's their water heater. Another water heater. Huh? They thought they could hide this passage by putting it behind something. I'm too smart for them. Well, I guess actually time will tell on that one. I've got another clicky. I have to locate Ubelmann. I found a clue. I found an extremely interesting book. I've got another clicky. Ooh. Nacht Übermenschen Unteroffizier. So if he's an Übermenschen and an Unteroffizier, do those two cancel out? I just want to know. Oh, more friends. I guess I didn't finish clicking on that one before my new friends showed up to say hi. With high velocity. A high velocity high. And we've got a bot. couple more baddies. Are we the baddies? There is a thrumming thingy back there, but we'll take our chances and see if we can come upon Ubelmann. They're in a hurry to go somewhere. All right, well, we'll take care of these three then. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here, except a nice big spacious room. Nachtfist. I got your fist right here. Technically it's not a fist, it's a big stick, but, you know. Come on back, you jerk. Oh, he's really running away. So much for being an Ubermenschen. I missed. How about we come back here? Wasn't there a dude back here? You go up there? No. Where'd the dude go? Got a thrumming. Clue found. Bum, bum. Again. As is tradition. So he wasn't actually in there, unless he's really, really small and was hiding in, like, the disk drive. Ashwin. All the interest in the Second World War, the way he acted like he knew Thunderhead Bartlett, the tech thefts, and the mention of his name in the book. I hate to think it. I hate to say it, but it would explain so much. Wolfgang Ubelmann may be a time traveler from the 1940s, a man from the past, sent to observe the future. With the information he now has, he could change his future, our present. Would explain everything that is, except why that fifth column informant is trying to help us stop him. Ubelmann, whoever Ubelmann is, or wherever he's from, whenever he's from, our inside informant has given us a good shot at catching him. Apparently the fifth column has been stockpiling parts for a time machine to send Ubelmann back to the past. Still don't know I believe that Wolfgang Ubelmann is a time traveler from the Second World War, but we should stop the construction of that device. We can't take the chance that it might work. Are they going to be? Am I going to be sent back in time? Not much traffic on the highways of Skyway City. The freeways around here had more traffic than this during the height of COVID. All right, more Nazis. The idea of changing the past is one that has long tempted the world's greatest temporal physicists. Most of the sane ones have learned to let it go. Five parts to secure of a time machine. It goes. A little bit slow tonight because, well, I'm a stealth character, and as a stealth character, I can sneak by things without fighting, so I'm getting less XP, but I'm finishing more missions, so it maybe adds up. I hear the thrumming of one of our sought-after pieces. But still, stealth always has an advantage of being able to choose your fights. This is maybe I think this is my only, the Stalker class? Stalker archetype? I think this is my only one of these I've made. I'm not sure why. I mean, I enjoy stealth, always have. Alright, we've got 2. 3 more to find. I hope everyone's Saturday evening is going well. For me, I'm still excited for Last Epoch on Wednesday. That's kind of the phrase I have used. It's the first time in quite a few years that I've had a genuine launch boner for a game. You know that feeling when there's a game coming and you know it's one you're going to play a lot? You start getting excited. About too long, so it's about to get better. Well, getting better is obviously the optimal solution. Do we have anyone up here also wanting to fight? Yes, probably. But we'll take out their little friend here first. Kaboom. Nap time. His friends do not appear to know that their buddy is unconscious. That's 4 out of 5. Last one is down there. Conveniently located on my map by a star. Pardon me, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, just one more thing I gotta get, guys. Don't worry about it. Still seems unreal. I still don't know if I believe Ubelman's story. I wonder what will happen to us if Ubelman succeeds. Will we still exist? Guys, I got bad news for you. You're about to not exist without time travel. That's all 5 parts. Is that a mission complete? Bum-ba-da-bum-bum. Yeah, mission complete. A lot faster than beating the crap out of 40 Nazis. Just beating the crap out of a couple of Nazis. And stealing all the stuff that they're stealing. Ashwin. You prevented the fifth column from constructing that crazy time machine, but there's one last thing to do. You've got to capture Ubelmann and put an end to this. If he does have a way to get back to the 1940s with enough information to change history, then he has to be stopped. You just made my A-list, great big stick. I have access to some new enhancements you should take a look at. Ubelmann the Unknown. The orders you found in that fifth column base told us exactly where to find Wolfgang Ubelmann. Now you just have to catch him. According to those orders, the column plans to modify the machinery in a Portal Corporation lab to make a one-way time gate and return Ubelmann to the past. We can't let that happen. This is the last chance we have to end this. If you can stop Wolfgang Ubelmann, then this is over. Back to Steel Canyon. Let's see, where are we? We are there. Monorail is there. How about we hit the other monorail, which is way, way closer? How's that seem? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. I had a smart. It hurt a little, but I'll take the pain. Steel Canyon, I'm going to guess north, but it's a stab in the dark. No, am I 300 yards away or a mile? A mile. So it's faster to just go like that, and now 500 yards away. Okay, Ubelmann, you're coming with me. As far as you're concerned, neither past nor present is safe as long as Ubelmann remains free. It's the Portal Corporation. Do they have the portal gun? I hope so. Well, you know, he's standing here by himself. I feel kind of bad for him. Let's, you know, let him take a load off. He's probably had a long day. Well. Hey, Vorp. How you doing tonight? This is probably going to be my last City of Heroes stream for a bit. Because tomorrow I think I'm going to do Last Epoch. And then Monday, I've got a pencil and paper game with some friends. And then Tuesday, theoretically, the Last Epoch computers will be down, so I won't be able to do a Last Epoch stream. I'll probably do a little bit of Guild Wars 2. And then Wednesday, we start Last Epoch. And I'm going to be epoching with the best of them. Alright, where's Ubelmann? You can't hide from me, Wolfgang. Time-traveling Nazi or not, you're coming with me. Third floor, lingerie, pet supplies, power tools. Up again, huh? Okay. Figure we'll start all the way at the top. Because that's probably where we're going to find Ubelmann and his guards. We'll guess this way. Stealth character. Normally, Nazis aren't that willing to let you just walk by. Men, you must be ready for anything. Great big stick is doubtless on our trail. Yes, he is. And that would be the time portal. Alright, we got rid of those two, and there's two more in here. Maybe we can get some new information out of the scientist there. The Portal Core Researcher. Corp. Researcher. Find out if Ubelman's still around, or if he's gone back to the past. They're talking about some kind of time travel, but that's not possible. Alright, so then this is not where I'll find Ubelman and his guards. How about behind door number 2? There's not much time. The city's heroes will be upon us soon. You think? That's Lieutenant Wolfgang Ubelmann, and he's an elite boss. That's not the kind of news I wanted. I did not want to fight an elite boss and a whole bunch of his friends. This is not optimal. So I may have to try and pull his friends out here and deal with them piecemeal. Not that I'm especially enthused about fighting a red elite boss. In the first place. Why did they have to add all of his friends? So I'm going to take him and then pull him around the outside. Or he's got friends. Pull them around the outside here. And hopefully not get Ubelmann as well. I did not get Ubelmann. So are they going to come along? Not so peacefully, I assume? Where'd they go? Oh, here they come. All right. We are going to buff the living bleep out of ourselves. And see if we can manage this. I'm going to take out these guys first. They've been talking They've been hacking the portals, jury-rigging things beyond safety limits. It's crazy! Well, imagine unreasonable Nazis. Who would have thought? Alright, let's see. We're going to want to take 2 lucks, 2 sturdies, and 2 insights. Don't miss. It hit. You will not stop me. I will rewrite history. Ow! That hurt. Stop with it. Stop, would you? Just stop. I don't think I'm going to make it. Too many knockdowns and knockbacks and stuff. Nope, he's gonna beat me. Yep. Yep. And now I have no inspirations. I have to buy some, I guess. And he's going to be at least partially healed by the time I get back there. I clicked on the door. Sorry. Let's see, we're here. Merit vendor, university, natural store. If I gotta go to Valkyrie, I'll try the I don't even remember my character's origin. Menu, ID, natural. I thought so. I'll go to the natural store. Yeah, I should have. I forgot to turn on my other 2 buffs. That was foolish. Especially given the amount of time I spent on my ass in that fight. They don't spell inspirations. I was afraid of that. Well, I'm just going to have to kick some Nazi ass on the way in then. And get some from them. And if I fail again, I'm going to have to wait for me to level up to finish off this mission. At least 1 level. Alright, now we just start beating the crap out of Nazis until they give us some inspirations. Good start. Well, that guy was cheap. He didn't give me one. I should get one from all of these guys. Beating up Nazis always inspires me. Inspires me to beat up more Nazis. And I missed. I missed again. Didn't miss that time. Didn't get an inspiration either. Need more inspirations, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't be chintzy. Okay, good, good. A healing inspiration. That's nice. I approve of that. Another one. Good. This one's a lieutenant. Another heal. Good. Oh, come on. Okay, another accuracy. Good. Couple more, and I'll be ready to try and give it another shot. With the full knowledge that if it fails, I'll move on to a different quest line. Until I level up a time or two. And then I can teach Ubelman a lesson. Redcon elite bosses is a bad combo. I mean, it could be worse. It could be the color I refer to as pinkle, which is the pink and purple color of a real elite boss. One who's as high level as they have a different color for. They've done so much damage already, you've got to stop them! That's another... Oh, that's actually a bigger energy rebuff. Nap time. Oh, you had a friend. With a minigun. Alright, 3 accuracy. Yeah. Alright. We'll probably need the energy because we're going to be running 4 toggles when we go in on him. I don't remember what the other 2 do off the top of my head. Perhaps I should check. High pain tolerance, self-res, and increase in max health. Oh, that's the auto. Okay. This is the toggle. Disorient, hold, immobilize, sleep, fear, confuse, repel, knockback. That would be good. And toggle self-defense for a bunch of different things. All right, we will turn both of those on. Are those already on? We got heightened and indomitable are the ones Mind over body is... Right, okay. Those two were defense buffs, right, okay. We're going to give him what for this time for sure. We're coming for you, Ubelman. And we're going to kick your butt. Did I just go back down? I just went back down. I just went back down. That wasn't the way I wanted to go. Unsurprisingly. Ubelman's got me rattled. What can I say? It's, you know, Superman's got kryptonite, and me, I get rattled by time-traveling Nazis. You know, unless he's planning on going back in time and teaching Hitler how to be a better painter so he knows what goes into politics. In which case, that'd probably be okay. Up, 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 and away. All right. Well, he's still hurting. Oh, God! No! Do I have... I don't have a res. Fuck. Well, I'm going to just try and speed in and finish him off. Because he should be mostly dead. Hopefully. I hit the door. One of the technology issues, because it's such an old game, is sometimes you push a button or something and it gives you the feedback that you've hit it, but nothing happens. I'm sure they won't object to somebody running through going, wah, whoa, wah, ya, wah. We got him this time. Definitely. Probably. Probably, definitely. Almost certainly. All right. There's Ubelmann. Got him. Finally. Had it the whole way, guys. I was never worried. I know you guys are probably worried for me, because you're very caring. Hey, fat buddy. No, the problem isn't that this is a squishy class. The problem is that that guy would be a problem for any character at that level range. He was an elite boss mob, so that's why he was so tough. Normally, if I know I'm going to be fighting a mob like that, I will simply play a little longer in another quest, level up, because the levels get assigned when you get them, not when you enter them. And so I would level up one level, and I would have gotten him the first time. Probably. Second time, definitely, and then finally did on the third go. So, yeah, I mean, and there are either that or, you know, grouping with another person would have made it much easier as well. This class, I would say, is slightly squishy because it does have the stealth going for it. But even the tankiest class was going to have problems with that because any red elite moth like that is going to hit really hard. And that's ding 28 for me. Ubelmann is recuperating from battle, but the prison doctors say his recovery will be short-lived at best. It seems that he'd already suffered a massive radiation overdose during his trip through time. The doctors give him a year at the outside, and that's only because of the uber-mentioned enhancements the fifth column gave him. It's ironic. Even if Ubelmann had made it back to the past, he would never have lived to see the future. This letter came, I haven't opened it, but it's addressed to you from Requiem. The Requiem, the villain from the 40s. The one who led the original fifth column. I don't know if it's real. I really hope that it's not. But old devils like him seldom just disappear. You did well, Great Big Stick. Generations yet to come owe you their thanks. The Redemption of Alexander the Great. I have done this quest before. Thank you, fat buddy. For the grazie. One of the warriors' highest war chiefs, a man called Alexander the Great Pavlidis, has contacted me about leaving the warriors' ranks. But he won't do it without speaking to you and only you. Great Big Stick, go talk with Alexander and do whatever you can to bring him into protective custody. Well, I hit 28. So first thing that we have to do is train up. They'll go to Blythe Square and Valkyrie. And hopefully we'll get the jazzy guitar riffs of the Blythe Square music. That's the Copper District. Nope, I don't think we're going to get it. Hi, Valkyrie. You're looking good. Have you lost weight? Changed your hair? I will train up to the next level. So we've got Sky Splitter, which I have to say sounds pretty good. You leap into the air and hammer your foe with an overhead bash from your staff. Sky Splitter deals extreme smashing damage and will knock the target into the air and will briefly disorient your target. This power will build 1 stack of Perfection of Body if the user has 2 or less stacks. If the user has 3 stacks of Perfection of Body, it will consume them and gain some benefit. 3 levels of Perfection of Body will cause additional smashing damage and grant the user a bonus damage resistance for a short time. Critical hit damage isn't affected or enhanced by the level of Perfection. On the other side, we have Fast Healing. You heal points at a faster rate than normal. That's an always-on power. And Resurgence. Should you fall in battle, you can revive yourself from the brink of death. You'll revive with most of your hit points and half of your endurance and be protected from XP debt for 20 seconds. So if you die, you don't get additional XP debt. That's nice. Additionally, for 90 seconds, your damage, attack rate, and enhanced recovery and chance of hit will be improved. And for another 45 seconds, your damage and chance to hit will be diminished. You also have 15 seconds of immunity to most damage. That seems pretty good, although this is probably the first time this character's been sent to the hospital. Sky Splitter. I mean, come on, it's called Sky Splitter. I'm not supposed to take that? Let's see. Sky Splitter. I now have Sky Splitter. Let's see. Well, let's go back to a very far down level mission. Just get it out of our quest log by beating the living crap out of some dudes in Terravolta. Terravolta. Alright, we gotta check the map and see where exactly Terravolta is, because I don't think I've been there since the game came back to life. IP, Craze Folly, the Rikti Warzone, Croatoa. Terravolta is in IP, right. I think that one's a little closer. I'm off. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding goes a trolley. We go to IP, and from there, Talos Island. Oh, we can go directly to Talos? I don't think I knew that. Got another player here. It is Tonic. Nope, sorry, Ionic. He is Ionic, and I'm not being ironic when I said Tonic. I'm on Talos Island. Wait. Alexander. No, I was the one looking for Terravolta, not Talos Island. Damn it. Janet. Terravolta's in IP. IP North, I think, is closer. Entrance to Terravolta is there. Yeah, call it a draw. They're both pretty far away. But we need to beat the crap out of some Sky Raiders. Need to beat up 20 of them, I think it is. Yeah, 20, yeah. Defeat 20 Sky Raiders. They should be significantly lower level than me. It should be pretty quick. Won't be much in the way of XP, though. Sad to say. And I'm going to get my feet wet. I hate getting my feet wet. It's just gross. Terravolta. I haven't been here since servers came back up. Reconnaissance. Levels. Highlights 24 through 33. Those are for trials and the like. I just need to beat some up. Because we're in Terravolta, right? We are in Terravolta. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of places I never went when the game was live. Well, not a lot. A few. I mean, I know I went to Terra Volta when the game was live, but it is the first time I've been here in years. So. Oh, I hear some shooting. We've got them versus freaks. Well, why would I want to interrupt while they all seem to be having so much fun, you know? Are they fighting freaks everywhere? It's not really surprising. Oh, charming. Flying. Do you know what I can't do? Fly. That's why I never fought these guys when I got this mission at the beginning, was because generally they mostly fly. Now, some of them are involved in fights with big batches of freaks, but, you know, I'd rather just fight some ground pounders, please. Oh. Devouring Earth, too. Is this place a hazard zone? The same way Perez Park is? I bet it is, isn't it? Yeah, I bet it is. Which would be why I never fought these guys when I was supposed to. Well, let's find out if they're all going to attack me when I start defeating them. They are. Oh, that's one. See, they're flying. Assholes. Which is why I never did it in the first place. The only place it appears that there's any on the freaking ground at all is when they're involved in fights. Like 8 versus 8, and then they all want to beat me up. Don't know why. I've done anything wrong to them except, you know, obviously completely disabling the one that I hit. Possibly killing him or permanently crippling him. But other than that, I don't understand why they're all so angry at me all the time, you know? Two. Don't think I'm going to do this up to 20, though. I'm just, right now, just trying to see if I can find a place where there's 3 or 4 that aren't involved in fighting or flying. Or something else that begins with an F, because I don't want to interrupt them if they're doing that either. That's just would be wrong on so many levels. We got freaks fighting the devouring Earth. Yeah, it doesn't appear like I'm actually going to be able to finish this one either. I'm in the more dangerous area of Terra Volta now. Yeah, don't think it's going to work. Don't think me and these guys. I think we're just going to have to settle our differences amicably by me leaving the map and deleting the quest. Because this does not seem to be reasonably soloable by me unless I want to take half an hour to kill 20 mobs by picking them off one at a time from the middle of brawls. Which doesn't sound like enormously entertaining to me, gotta say. Yeah, there was a reason I never did the
Perra's Park quests back in the day if I could avoid it. Although you couldn't really avoid quests back then. You kind of had to do everything, realistically. So Perez Park would you'd wait until you were 6 or 8 levels above, and then where you could drop an AE and see a half dozen of them fall over at once. Oh. Ooh. Right, they're fighting. Can I make this work? I am dubious, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to take out the captain and see how much damage we can do. Good evening. Pardon me, just beating up some flyboys. Well, I finally managed to find a batch that wasn't flying or fighting freaks, so I decided I'd take my chance, and yeah. Would you stop already? There we go. Well, I'm trying to give him as good a thwacking as I can. And welcome. That was like, what, 9 of them? 10 of them? And so I need to defeat 8 more. So if I can find one more batch that are sort of standing off doing training exercises instead of, you know, mixing it up with the freaks. Or the Lost. Well, let's... They're messing with my melon. Now, granted, I'm much higher level than they are. So mostly their stuff isn't doing much to me. Except the psychic alien who's pissing me off. Okay, well, we need one more Sky Raider, so we're just going to bounce away and thwack one of them here and get the hell out of Dodge. Indeed, quality thwacking. And that's what I needed. Yay, I'm free. I can fly. Up. The exit's over here somewhere. There it is. Victory is mine. I am currently on Indomitable in the Homecoming cluster. Generally, most of my characters live on Everlasting. I'm doing a lot of leveling on Indomitable because we have the XP bonus over here. And I am not above cheesing a free XP bonus. In fact, I'm not even close to being above that. In fact, I'll go out of my way to do that. John Strobel. TerraVolta security guards reported a drop Sky Raider efficiency almost to the moment you got on the scene. Good work, great big stick. Someone in my network wants to meet you. Well, of course they do. Christine Lansdale. She's a military consultant who often helps heroes like you deal with the Sky Raiders in the family. Through military contacts, blah, blah, blah. Talk about what else is going on. Got an available mission. Sky Raider secret. I have a lead on the whereabouts of Eli Hunt, one of the men you rescued from the Sky Raiders. One of the contacts told me Hunt's making a visit to a research lab here in Paragon City. If the Sky Raiders know about it, they might hit him there. I want you to protect Eli Hunt from the Sky Raiders. While you're at it, see if there are any more you can dig up. Be ready, though. Eli knows something. You may not have much time to act on it after you rescue him, and I'll protect him from the Sky Raiders. I'm a hero. It's what we do, you know? It's what we do. You started playing a few weeks ago on Reunion before realizing it was the EU server and moved over to Torch. Well, I mean, the ability also to move heroes as quickly, seamlessly, and as often as you are allowed to here. If you're not aware of it, you can move heroes between servers. I believe it's 5 times every 3 days. So it's not that big a deal to move between the servers. But I do agree it would be good if Reunion was marked as EU. Trying to remember what I was looking for. I remembered, finally. There we go. Monorail. Whoop. I'm going to get wet. Splash. Ouch. And then back to AP, I think it was. Pardon me. Whoop. Whoop. And back to Atlas Park we go. Home sweet home. Defeat Commander and his entourage. In we go. And now we're going to kick some Sky Raider butt. You look around and whistle. The equipment in one room of the state-of-the-art facility is worth more than the contents of your entire home. Well, I mean, not like I live in a shithole or anything, but come on. Big, multi-billion-dollar corporation. Of course, they're going to have really expensive stuff. The advantage of stealth. WoW, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars The Old Republic, City of Heroes. Stealth just makes a lot of stuff a lot easier, you know? Okay, doesn't look like... Oh, is that Eli Hunt? That's Eli Hunt. Well then, we are going to kick the living crap out of these guys. Unless I miss. That guy, I hit him so hard he's hung up on that piece of equipment. And his ragdolling looks particularly uncomfortable. I have to defeat the commander and his entourage. But the commander's not here. Oh, Lieutenant Polson? Maybe he is here, in which case... Catch. Oh, I'm sorry. That looked like that hurt. I have no idea if the force field generator counts. It did count as a member of his entourage. It was summoned by one of the members of his entourage, and it counted. And now I have to investigate a warehouse. Evidently, I hit them so hard, the information bounced out of their brains and into mine. Or maybe it was the Vulcan mind meld I used. That's possible. This doesn't look like a warehouse. It looks like a house. Like a apartment building. Maybe condos. Everywhere you look, bombs are strapped to the walls. If you don't get Evans out of here quickly, there won't be much left to find. 6 bombs remaining. Find Wayne Evans. Bombs. We're looking for bombs. Well, I can hear a bomb. Or something. It's a clicky. We have 2 bombs in here. 3 bombs in here. I will take care of those as soon as I eliminate the opposition. Fortunately, I am an expert at bomb disposal. Not just martial artist, you know. Not just wielding a great big staff. No. Expert at bomb disarming, disposal, disposition. 3 bombs down. Give me a moment and I will reactivate my stealth. Hey, did one of you guys activate that? No, why did you activate that? I didn't activate that. They're not very smart. Probably smarter than the Nazis, though. Big room. I see 2 more kabooms. I see 3 earth-shattering kabooms. Get these 3 and we should be able to get the 3 splodies. I missed. Was I interrupted? Alright, we got him. I earned a badge, the Eliminator badge, presumably for kicking the crap out of Sky Raiders. Well, my salvage is full again. I did not get any rare salvage, sadly. Two to go. And one to go. And I need to find Wayne Evans. I'm going to assume he's up in one of these lofted areas, listening to all of ZZ Top's albums. A perhaps not known fact about ZZ Top. Not a secret, but, you know, you got two members of the band with really big beards. The third guy, his name is Beard. That's all I got. These guys aren't even giving me any XP. Of course, I knew that when I started the mission. Yep, so the band has 3 beards. Have I beat the store? I don't know. Please define. Anyone else up here? Any of the other guy I'm looking for? What's his name? Wayne Evans? Looking for Wayne Evans? Looking for Wayne. Oh, Wayne. Wayne, your body bag is humming, so I'm going to assume that's not good for you. Oh, in the game or this particular storyline? Sure, it was the cat. I've used that one too. But I don't have a cat anymore. But I'll still use it. This particular story, I'm not sure. Probably. I don't remember off the top of my head. The overall story in the game? No, I never did. I only reached the mid 40s when the game was live on my highest level character, so I never got to the real end game. Mission completed. Oh, contact John Strobel. That's a real shame about Wayne's death. I really admired him when he was Captain Indomitable. I sure hope this file you recovered was worth his life. Let's see here. These are shipping records dating back to just after the Richte War. Apparently the warehouse Wayne was investigating was supposed to send some supplies to the new headquarters of that military unit, Vigilance, but the stuff never showed up. It says here the shipment was diverted on orders of the Department of Homeland Security. The guy who signed the order, Irving Catcher, is in the private sector now. Maybe he knows what happened to that old equipment. Why don't you go check out Catcher's office? Catcher, he said wryly. We need to learn more about these military supplies he diverted from the Vigilance unit. Looks like the Sky Raiders killed Wayne Evans to keep him from finding out what happened to those supplies. I'd like to have his death mean something. Well, it means fewer Christmas presents from and for his family. Defeat Commander and his entourage in Skyway City. Press Park. Still, yeah. Take me to monorail. Boing. I do enjoy a good boing, you know? Oh yes, the bad jokes. Trust me, that's what I specialize in around here. I don't have dad jokes. I have plenty of bad jokes. Occasionally a good one, though. I'll say that much for to my credit. Occasionally a good one. Oh, which one was it? Steel? Defeat commander. No. Damn it. Janet. Skyway. Try north? We'll try north. I've now thereby guaranteed that it'll be south. 743 is probably actually about a draw. Split the difference. Okay. We're going to beat up some more bad guys. Defeat the commander. Find Irving Catcher. The silence is broken by a sudden strangled shout. Something bad is going on here. Well, they're still under level for me. So what the bad thing is, I won't be getting much XP. That's the bad thing. Ding! Everybody hears the ding and comes running to attack. Alright, we're trying to find Irving Catcher. Who is presumably on the top floor, along with their commander that we need to defeat and his entourage. Up another floor. Up another floor, presumably. I tell you, if I worked in this building, it would piss me off. If I was working on the 4th floor, having to walk through the entire building to get to each elevator in turn. Also, that can't be good for emergencies, I mean. Alright, we got secure the area. That is Lieutenant Richards, presumably in charge of these clowns. I mean, these hard-working individuals. Hi, Lieutenant Richards. Stick. Eat stick. We'll go up and we'll take care of the 2 guys who are threatening Irv. Just let me go back into stealth. And we can give one of them a real welcome. Clue found. Defeat the commander and his entourage. Well, he defeated the commander, I assume. There must be more guys here on this floor. And we'll beat them up, and that should be the entourage. That's typically how things work. Engineer and a captain. We'll take out the engineer. Even if the captain's a higher rank, the engineer can summon those really annoying shield generators. There we go. Reward merits 15. 15. I know there's something you can buy for 15 reward merits. You get 10 each for each merit. And it's like a stack of 10 somethings. And you can sell them for about 60,000 credits total. So for 15 merits, you can get about 900,000 influence, which will buy you a whole lot of upgrades and stuff. Oof. So for instance, right now, my enhancements are mostly in the 25s and 15s. These ones are still usable. That one is not. Those two are not. So we're in the 25s now, and we are level at 27. Yeah, I bought some 30s at 27. So I bought those 3 and those 2. Contact. Have you figured it out yet? The disappearing soldiers, the stolen equipment, Colonel Duray and his men have become the Sky Raiders. No wonder the army was being so secretive. A rogue military unit? Doesn't get much more embarrassing than that. Maybe someday we'll find the proof for my wild speculation. Until then, I'm pretty confident in my conclusions. That's nice for you. Talos Island. I need to speak to Alexander. Alexander, the almost adequate. The monorail. Monorail, don't you get that from the kissing disease? Spoiler, the kissing disease is what they used to call mumps. I think it was mumps, wasn't it? Now I have to check. No, mononucleosis. There we go. Duh. That was why I made the joke in the first place. What a joke. Yeah, I think it's the enhancement converter. Basically, that's the best way of quickly turning merits into influence. That's my understanding, anyway. There's a writer at Massively OP who has been writing some interesting and useful columns about City of Heroes for the last couple weeks. And so he timed it that the best way to make a quick sum of money in the game is to create a villain, basically get him up to level 6 doing a couple of story chains, and that gets you 15 of the merits, and you can turn those around for about 900,000, and it took him 21 minutes when he timed it, I think it was, to create a new villain and get him enough levels, finish out the quest chains, and get 15 merits. Greetings, great big stick. I found the fastest way to earn influence in this game is to stream and not have any clue what you're doing, and people feel pity and help you out repeatedly. I have had a couple throw me $1 million each, and I am grateful for that. I also tried a little bit of grinding the witch tunnels player-made mission and converting that into, I think, a couple of those will give you over 540 influence, and you can buy a rare piece of salvage and convert that into 300 plus. One of them I converted into 400,000. 15 merits should be about 3 million. The number he said was, I believe, 60,000 for the 10, but the prices certainly may have varied as well. And he did comment there were other things that sold for more, but they might not be immediately always instantly selling. Buying items sell with merits, getting level 50, and fighting. Yeah, fighting at level 50, is, as far as I can tell, is probably the best way to make boatloads of influence. Yeah. Our leader, Odysseus, wavers from the path of honor. I've been asked to do things that I do not agree with, and Odysseus's latest deals trouble me. I wish to depart, but I must feel that I am working with a more honorable group. If you're willing to work with me, I will surrender to you and freely give all the information I have. If, that is, you can prove your strength to me. First, patrol Independence Port. Easy enough, but I should warn you that the freak show will be hunting you. Well, they'll be hunting me. They won't be catching me. Do I have link protection in chat? There's a helpful video that's been super useful to share. I am not sure. You can always just send me a DM if I have link protection up. I think I probably do. I have to visit 5 locations in IP. Yep. Well, yep, I have the protection up. Nope, you can't put it. So yeah, just send me a DM. Thanks. Just send me a DM. I sound like I'm a big-time streamer. Just shoot me a DM. I'll have my girl call your girl. Spoiler, I don't have a girl. Or a boy. Even a cat. Mission. Alright, how far? Did I choose the wrong? I chose the wrong one. Of course I did. We go to the other IP. I think right-click on my name. Which is now in chat. I think. I've only done it a few times myself, so. Alright, there's the first one. Oh, God, I wonder what the hell that was. It's a mastermind with his pet demons. I'm going, what are those? Oh, it's the demons. So this is just a quick run around the city. Literally, you just have to click on 5 or 6 locations in Independence Port. But Independence Port is freaking ginormous, and so it'll take a few minutes. That's 2. Will I get my feet wet or not? Yes, I'll get my feet wet. Damn it. Oh, we mean the one that's like all filled with roadblocks and freaking tank traps. It's called the City of Heroes, but there's an awful lot of not really heroes, obviously, around. Let's face it, the city is all messed up. I mean, everyone thinks Gotham's got problems. Holy crap. Oh, I didn't notice. Because this is the bridge I was talking about. Ruins, gangs, piles of rubble, abandoned vehicles, fences, overturned vehicles, also abandoned. Return to Talos Island. And Alexander. Let's see. We are there. Which one's closer? That one is closer, I think. Good evening, Major Kicks. As soon as I get to the monorail station, I will comply, as is required by international law and treaty. And Pinky swears. I tell you, it doesn't matter. Tights, boots, bare feet, soggy feet on when you're in a superhero outfit, it sucks. And we're back to Talos Island, I think. And I will sip a little water and get up and stretch the old bones. And Lord knows they're old. And walk a couple of laps around the chair. I actually measured the distance around the chair is 440 yards. So we just walked half a mile. Doesn't look like it, I know. But trust me. I have a very trustworthy face. Let me show you how trustworthy my face is. You see? Don't I look trustworthy to you? Don't I? Maybe not. You still have that ginormous Kraken that spawns the whole community has to fight. I believe the Kraken's still around. Or specifically, if you mean Hamadon, he's definitely around. If you're Aquaman or Namor or Koi Boy, Wet Feet probably isn't that big a deal. Well, the thing is, for Namor, he has the advantage that basically as soon as he gets out of the water, he has wings to dry his feet. So that helps. By the way, is Koi Boy actually a thing? Lusk in IP is getting better in page 7. Ah. Each tentacle will drop merits. Oh, nice. At least, I hope that you mean tentacle and you didn't misspell another word. You know what's more dangerous than a tentacle? An 11-ticle. Well done. You are as good as your reputation, great big stick. You have dealt with the freak show, besting their brute force and aggression. Now I want to see how you are against my greatest foes, the backstabbing scum that call themselves the family. You can find them in Independence Port. Wants me to beat up 35. Thanks, Alexander. Thought it would be a good name related to the fishy-based heroes. Oh, okay. I got to give you full marks for Koi Boy. That one, wouldn't it be disappointing if you went to create it right now and it already existed? I moved this character over to a different server so that I could get the XP buff, and the name Big Stick was already taken over here, so now I'm the Great Big Stick. Back to IP, I think. Yep. South. Was AP, wasn't it? I think so. Alright. Mission. Combat the family. Defeat 35 family. They are family. Well, I'd rather not beat up yellows. I'd rather beat up white difficulty and, like, blue difficulty. Oh, and definitely don't want to hit oranges. They just take too long to beat. Not that I can't beat them. It's just not time effective. And those are two. Button Man, and a freak. Yeah, well, we can... You gotta start somewhere, you know? So, oh, Mr. Buckshot. Where do you think you're going? Away, evidently, and I missed. So, here, we'll take out the freak. And I don't mean he's like a freak. I mean that he's a member of the freak show. He might also be a freak. I have no idea what his sort of, you know, sexual peccadillos might be. Big staff tank got named Sticky Poo. Okay. We're going to allow it. Shame you didn't pick slightly bigger stick. I was in a hurry. The only problem fighting the Tsu is an hour later you just want to fight them again. But boom. No, for me, my problem with them is specifically the sorcerers and the ancient flying spirits. Both of those mobs, they just suck. That's my only issue with them, is that they're just not fun to frickin' fight. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Out of range. No, you're not. All right. I'm going to skip the orange difficulty consigliere. Capo muscle. My inspirations are full. I am full of inspirations. Give me another respite, please. No respite for the wicked. I have lots of respites. All right, more. Speaking with a captain. A couple of lieutenants. But I have no desire to waste time beating up a captain. But I will take out the capo gunner on general principles. Well, we scared him, so we'll just leave them where they are. If you confuse or charm a sorcerer or a sky raider field generator, they'll protect you and buff you. Yeah, I would expect that. However, when all I've got is a big stick, the only persuasion I do is when they're unconscious. How many have we got? It's got to be like 10 of them. Yeah, we've already gotten 12 of them taken care of. Phrasing. That's more Tsu. Have I mentioned I'm not a fan of the Tsu at all? There's just certain mob types in this game that you learn to hate. These guys will go really, really easily as their level is low. And mine is higher. Consigliere, you've got, what, gravity abilities? Do I just not remember that? I think it was gravity. Capo and a freak. We'll leave the freak to his own devices. Looks like he wants to come and play some more. That's okay. We'll just walk away again. So long, freak. The bosses at some levels can cast singularities? I'm going to guess singularities. They were updated at one point. That would explain it. Fusionet and Twin Shot. Twin Shot, I certainly have to agree, incredibly annoying. Figured it was an autocorrect. But I am definitely in complete and total agreement with you on Twin Shot. Because I've done that storyline so many times, it's really good XP at low levels, and I missed. I've had to deal with that annoying character so many times. $17 more. Those two guys are both members of the mob, and they're fighting it out, and one of them just said rest in pieces. He's the poet in the group, obviously. Well, I had, who was it? One of the NPCs did that earlier. Oh, it was Thunderhead did that earlier and got himself killed. And I failed the mission. Well, let's be clear. I didn't fail the mission. He failed the mission and got a nice free trip to the hospital out of it. $13 more. This will take it down to 10, I think. Yeah. 10 more. And a freak. So long, freak show. Freaky deaky Dutch. That's a whole bunch of bad. Such a good arc, though. Jim Tembler. Yeah, I've done the Tembler, Penelope. Took me a while in one of the missions to find where the doc was hiding. Took forever to find the right underground location to enter to find out where she was hiding. Wasn't my favorite mission. Five's too many. Discretion is the better part of valor, and excretion is the bitter part of valor. Also, Jim Temblor, for a guy who hangs out in an earthquake-destroyed area, it's kind of a giveaway. Is he just standing there by himself? Oh, poor guy. He's just standing here by himself. I feel bad for him. Okay. Now he doesn't feel alone anymore. So that's, you know, that's a plus. I do my own sound effects. Not a professional Foley artist, I'll have you know. Ow! Kinda hurt my feelings, if nothing else. I missed. I need 5 more family. That's again another big collection of them. I only need 5. They don't all have to be together, so I don't want to beat up like 9 at once. Assuming I could. Spoiler, I couldn't. Really, these guys are not we are family type of family, are they? Given how much time they spend fighting amongst themselves. No, 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 no. There'll be no running away for you, sir. I told you. You should have listened to me. Let's see. I need 2 more? 2 more. One of these guys is maybe about to get lucky. I'll defeat the other 2 and let the last one go. Probably actually won't do that. Yeah, I will. Go on. Tell your friends. You let one go to warn the others that they better walk quietly, or I'll walk even more quietly and give him a big stick right up the fundament? It's understandable. I did a really good one, something bad people, where some of the PPD go rogue because they want teleporter technology to go to the citizen, but the raiders steal it. And boss is hilarious. Holds up the fight, sets it on fire, and says, "Let me try for a more dramatic entrance." Well, I mean, this is the kind of game where if you're an MMORPG game designer, developer, whatever, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to drop in your own little bits of humor and referential stuff. And sure, a lot of times nobody's going to get the joke, but that's fine because you're not doing it for everybody to get the joke. You're doing it for just a few people to get the joke. Skilled and efficient, as I had heard. There's one last test for you before we are done, Great Big Stick. I'm giving you a key that will gain you access to a warehouse run by Lucas Maracus. He is one of those encouraging Odysseus' darker tendencies. Defeat him, and you will accomplish a great victory. King's Row, huh? Beat all warriors in the warehouse in King's Row. So I don't just have to beat Lucas what's-his-name. I have to beat up everybody. I'm not sure I have enough stick. Sounded a bit dirty. I'm okay with that. Warriors won't have to come out and play. Play, yay! That's correct. No, I guess we'll take care of it. We'll do it now. We'll do it now! Alright, King's Row. That is Napoleon. Like every other right-thinking supervillain, you have to have a bust of Napoleon in your den. I can't remember where I found it. I giggled with glee when I finally found one. Next to it actually is a picture of a painting of young Napoleon before he was emperor. I am a bit of a Napoleonic history-ophile. But the bust was more inspired by me knowing that every supervillain's gotta have a bust of Napoleon. And I probably had it for 25 years, and I do not remember where I found it. Alright, all the warriors got to get beated up. I'm going to beatify them repeatedly. Because the warriors didn't want to come out and play. That was a big whiff. All right, I'm going to let you... And now I will stealth up again. Hey, don't blame me. Hit people guy up above in his first ever comment. Hi, welcome. Made the initial Warriors reference. I just wanted to make sure he knew that it went appreciated. An invader here? And technically, when I hit 40, I got an invitation to join the AARP, and my response towards them was profane and extensive. It could have been so much better, though, the Warriors. It really could have. When I saw the commercials for it when it first came out, I was expecting something a lot more surreal. You know, where the gangs would be a lot more weird and unusual. And what gave me that idea was the ones dressed up in Yankee outfits running around. Those ones are like the most surreal ones in the movie, unfortunately. Yeah, I missed again, I know. Missed me. I didn't miss you. Ragdoll physics. That's a whole lot of ragdolling going on. Ow, ow, ow. Doing the splits like that, that would hurt more than anything I could do with the stick. Well, okay, maybe not anything I could do with the stick. I could think of like maybe one thing that would be worse. I missed again. stop missing. I wish I would stop missing. I will now stealth. I am the wind. And I'll stealth. And I am again the wind. I am a leaf on the wind. Watch me as I soar. Don't go running off. Warriors along the lines of Equilibrium, Boondock Saints, 13th Floor, and Ghost Dog. Of those, I own Equilibrium and Ghost Dog on DVD. I've seen the 13th Floor. I've not seen Boondock Saints. Nose logo tattoo? Oh, you mean from the nose of the Serenity? Because I'm thinking, a nose tattoo, that's a long way to go for a TV show. I don't think I'd go that far. Your nose is on your leg? That must have been really, that must have been terrible on the schoolyard when you were a kid. Everyone would have teased you. Something terrible. I'm glad to see you managed to. Oh, the tattoo is on your leg. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't think so. Let's see. We've got a lot more warriors who need beaten. Alright, another batch taken care of. Any of them over there? Doesn't look like it immediately. I am once again hidden, and I now may walk unseen amongst my enemies. I am a ghost, a spirit. I am living in the material world. One shot? Not quite. Once again, I bring death. Okay, not death. I'm not actually killing them. Of course, I'm just knocking them out so that they can be rehabilitated. Because I'm a hero. And that's the way we work. Ooh, nice critical on that. He had like 2 hit points left, and I hit him for 150. Waste not, want not, I guess. Not much. Relatively quiet evening. Making good progress here. Almost finished a series of quests for Alexander the Great. He's not all that great. He's okay so far. I mean, just like the heroes that knocked him out with fire. Exactly. They're successfully knocked out, and intensive care is like prison. We went that way. We'll go this way. Bruce Wayne could spend less on rehabilitation, welfare, and job replacement services than he does on being Batman. Well, yes, but it doesn't have the catharsis. Sometimes, it's about doing good, saving people, the public welfare. And sometimes it's just about beating the living shit out of criminals so you feel better. Alright, how are we doing? Is this it? Lucas Maracas. He's the one we're here for. So I'm going to guess that if we use our build-up and our assassin staff, and one additional hit, and we finish off his little friend here, that should be it. If I was Bruce Wayne, I'd retire from being Batman and just be a rich guy. Well, I mean, that would be the easy way. Badge earned. I have completed Alexander's final trial. I've gained 5,050 experience, 2,525 influence, and the Redeemer badge. You see, because I redeem for valuable prizes. He's right now playing villain. They dead. Well, yeah. Mostly, yeah. Batman Audio Adventures podcast and Batman Unburied podcast are so amazing. Highly recommend. I have never heard of them. I mean, I've read the trade paperback editions of the classics for, I clicked the wrong thing, for Dark Knight Returns and Arkham Asylum, a few others of the sort of classic Batman tales, usually in bound trade paperbacks. I was a big fan of the original Batman TV show, the campy one. All right, Alexander. Ooh. I think I'm probably going to be calling it after this. The old man body bits are falling apart. Those, that half a mile Major Kicks made me run has just exhausted me. So, see, you think what? I bet he's out here singing to himself, sitting by the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. You have done better than I had hoped, Great Big Stick. I will turn myself in and cooperate fully. You are honorable and trustworthy. Thank you for everything. Sure. Ashwin Lannister. This will further enhance your reputation, Great Big Stick. Pavlidis has provided us with very valuable information. You impressed him and me greatly. The security chief in Terra Volta needs some help with the Sky Raiders. Do me a favor and help him out. If you say yes, you'll want to bring backups. Yeah, well, I don't want to say yes because I don't want to. Because Terra Volta is no place for me. Just like not the tunnel, damn it. There we are. Just like Perez Park at low levels is not for me. Holy beanbags, Batman. Dude, it's not nice to make fun of my moves like that. I'm crushed. I'll get over it. Got to be up at 5 a.m. Yeah, 5 a.m. is a good time for going to bed, not for getting out of it. But I am going to be calling it here. Again, I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. This is probably going to be the last City of Heroes for a while. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do some Last Epoch, as I'm trying to tune up for the launch on Wednesday. That's Sunday. On Monday, I am running a tabletop game for some friends. So I won't be streaming on Monday. Tuesday, I would be streaming Last Epoch, but I think they're turning the servers off. So I'll probably be getting in a little bit of Guild Wars 2. And then on Wednesday's the launch of Last Epoch. If you're an ARPG player and you haven't heard about it or checked it out, you might want to. It's launching on Wednesday. It's $35. I've been in the early access for a couple of years now. I have 400 hours in the game, so I like it a lot. I'm going to be playing that and streaming that pretty heavily for a while. This does not by any means the end of my City of Heroes streaming, just a brief break. The game is Last Epoch, available on Steam for $35. It opens on Wednesday. And if the servers are down, worst comes to worst, it has an offline mode. So you'll be able to play offline at least. If you're an ARPG fan, I will not go so far as to recommend you run out and buy it. I will recommend that you run out and give it a look. A whole lot of Diablo 4 and PoE streamers are worked up for the release. They'll all be streaming on Wednesday as well. So there'll be plenty of places to choose from. I believe drops are going to be enabled. So that is my plan for Wednesday for some length of time. I certainly would expect that within a week or two, I'll squeeze in a City of Heroes stream or two. Try to squeeze those in because I am still enjoying my time in City of Heroes. It's nice being back. I tell you, getting the license back really motivated me to put my ass back here in the chair, and it is my second most streamed game. Last Epoch is like my 6th or 7th most streamed game. Most streamed game is Guild Wars 2. So, those are my plans for the next couple of days. Back tomorrow with a little bit of Last Epoch, so if you want to see it getting played, I can show you and walk you through any questions you have tomorrow. At my usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe. And then a day off on Monday, and Tuesday probably Guild Wars, and then Wednesday the launch of Last Epoch. So, again, thanks guys for hanging out. I really, really genuinely appreciate it. Back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Saturday night kicks ass, and I hope your Sunday's nice too. I'm generous. Have a nice Sunday. Back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.